Welcome to Tony Dean's Artist Spotlight. Tonight, we feature Joe and Doreen Arminio.
My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Whoa, yeah. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart is wrapped up in clover. The night that I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I never know. You smile, yeah, you smile. Whoa, and a spell is cast. And here we are in heaven. For you are mine I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I never here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. Whoa.
Introduction, but I appreciate you guys taking some time to hang out on my show with me today. And
be here.
Yes.
so, I'll start with the same questions that I ask everybody else, and this will apply at times too here. Where are you both from?
You want to go first?
Well, I'm from Verona, New Jersey originally,
Okay.
and I still live here. We,
Nobody leaves Verona.
nobody leaves Verona.
It's great. It's great.
And
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, in case
In New
you never
York.
heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
so Moni,
Now I'm up here in Verona, and I like it. But I'm a Brooklyn girl.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Now, and again, for both of you, did you have a previous life before you became full-time singers? Did you have another career before this?
I had no life. Actually, Joe conjured me up through meditation, and I wasn't even in existence. No, I was a professional dancer, believe it or not, a classical dancer.
Oh, cool.
And I lived in New York, and I used to go out and, just do dance, and then I would do secretarial gigs on the side. And when I moved to New Jersey, there wasn't a lot of dance opportunities, so I started doing a little bit of musical theater. And I realized that I always knew I liked to sing, but I realized that it sounded okay, so I decided to join a band, and that was it. I found an ad, went on one audition, get in there, and I found Joe and Nikki. That was my life.
Very cool. Very cool. And how about you, Joe? I mean,
No life before this.
no, actually, I started. I had a rough time in college, quitting a bunch of times because I kept playing music. So
Okay.
every time I joined a band, I'd quit college. Then the band would break up, and I'd go back to college. And that didn't work out for a long time. But it took me about almost 10, 15 years to find out I really loved computers
okay.
and computer science. So I eventually got my master's in networking and computer science.
Oh, cool.
So that's where I ended up, and that's how I ended up in the recording studio, building my own studios, and I do my own work on everything.
How and when did you guys become the Arminios, quote unquote, the Arminios?
Well, I became an official Arminio. It's 12 years now, but it's 20 years that we're performing together.
Yeah, this is our
now.
20th anniversary.
It's our 20th year. It was going to be a big one.
Yeah.
But we're, like I said, 20 years ago, I decided to sing, and I joined him and Nikki Valla. They were a duo.
Okay.
And I never turned back. I never joined another band. I never worked with anybody else until recently with the Cameos. I've really never been in any other band before.
Oh, okay.
I've always been.
It's funny. This is our 20th anniversary with her in the group. My 40th year in the business, and my 60th birthday. Everything landed here, and then work stopped.
Wow.
Everything as we knew it stopped.
You're going to be 60. I don't believe that.
What's that?
I don't believe you're going to be 60 years old. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll be 60 in May 4th.
Wow, you look great. You look great for 60. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Yeah, I would have never guessed it. I would have said that I looked older than you do.
You don't. You look great.
How you look? I like your hair.
Yeah, same barber. Thanks. Tell everybody out there what kind of venues do you guys usually do?
Venues. We do a lot of 55 and over communities all over the country, not just here in New Jersey, but down in Florida, Pennsylvania, New York. And then in the daytime, we do a lot of nursing homes, and that's just a really fun way to give back. It's
Yeah.
not like a lot of money, but it's
Yeah.
just a lot of reward.
It's really great, especially playing for the World War II vets and the
Yeah.
War vets.
The Alzheimer's patients who really just connect through music. Like, it's amazing what you see. They can't remember anything, but then they remember the words to their favorite music.
Yeah,
So
I was just going to say that because we play them too, and we play where my wife works sometimes as well, and people that don't remember anything or don't speak or don't do anything, all of a sudden they're singing the songs, and it's amazing.
we also do, concerts.
We do the outdoor concerts, right?
The outdoor concerts, and LaGuardia always books those, John Alati. And then we just started recently getting into some of the doo-wop shows. We were supposed to do one last
Day
Saturday.
before, yep.
So those shows are really fun because we get to open up and perform with all the groups that we've admired our whole lives. That's really fun.
That's
I
cool.
always like the met all our friends and all these stars from the opening up the oldie shows. It's just great. And then dinner shows. We love dinner shows.
dinner
As the
shows.
two of us go out there and people, buy a ticket. They have dinner. They BYO or whatever, and and we perform like an hour and 15-minute dinner shows, doing the best of our stuff, kind of like we did in our kitchen the other night.
So now, usually, as far as the geographical area, you stick around like North Jersey, kind of, as far as like the dinner shows and stuff like that, or
That's the last place we're at.
Unfortunately,
Wherever
no.
we live, we're nowhere ever where we live. In Florida, we just get a lot of requests out of state. People
Yeah.
call us up and say, we want to, bring you down here and we want you to play for us down here. And then Montclair, we call up and beg them. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. No,
No, we don't play locally. Like,
We
there's
don't
really
play
not a
locally.
lot of local stuff. And, we started out, we lived down the shore, and now we're in North Jersey. So, we have a lot of people that, are following down there. So when we play down there, we get more people out than
Yeah.
when we do up here, believe it or not.
in the seaside Tom's River area,
Yeah.
it's usually
Okay.
really big.
Even Florida, we went to
Florida.
Florida.
We had great.
We did dinner show there last year, and
In
it was
Delray.
like packed. So
Yeah.
I'm like, we went to Verona, and we had like 5 people.
Yeah, it's 5 people in Verona, Delray, 85 for the show.
So the answer to that is no.
Born free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows, born free to follow your heart. Live free where beauty surrounds you. The world will astound you each time you look at a star. Stay free where no walls divide you. You're free as the rolling tide, and there's no need to hide. Born free when life is worth living, but only worth living when you're born free.
Stay free where no walls divide you.
You're free as the roaring tide, and there's no need to hide. Born free when life is worth living, but only worth living when you're
Is it more, do you find that it's more just you guys quite a bit, or is it, your whole band? And what is the whole band? What's your band look like?
Well, it's we have different facets of our shows. We have like shows, which are like our All American Variety show, Night at the 500 Club. We did a Broadway show. We do different like specialty shows. They're like usually about 70 minutes to 90 minutes. And then
With
we
the
have
band, yeah.
that's with the full band, with the
dancers.
dancers and everything. Then you have Joey Arminio and the Family, which is the band 5 pieces where we just perform and we do like concerts and we do
Parties,
all the
dance
private
parties
parties, doo-wop parties.
Okay.
Our duo.
And then Stiletto and the Sax Man, Doreen and I, where we do our duo. But we plug into the cameos. We plugged into at least 4 or 5 other groups ask us to come in and cover for them, and we do that all the time. I play sax for people.
That's cool.
Doreen sings, for people. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We do anything.
Yeah, but I would say, though, the answer to your question about how many shows in the past year, I do all like the accounting and the bookkeeping and stuff, and we did probably the most show with just the duo. We did about 140 shows with
Yeah.
just us last year, and then
It seems to be taking off more.
yeah, the cameos always work so much, and they gave us so much work this year.
The
last year.
cameos was amazing. Yeah.
And our band a little bit less, but when we get together, we always love it. It's always fun.
Well, the thing about the group is that we we were playing a lot of bars, and they wanted us for concerts and stuff, and pretty soon there was a conflict there.
Okay.
So about 3 years ago, we said, you know what? Actually, it was our agent, John Alati. He was like, Joey, if you want to play these concerts, you got to get out of the bars, because they could go down the corner bar and see you and watch you work for 4 hours, or we'll bring you in and you'll do an hour show, and the people will appreciate you because you'll be able to give it to them 100%. And
Yeah.
that's what we did. And once we stopped that, everything just rocketed. Started
Really?
doing great.
Let's talk about last year's East Coast Music Hall of Fame. And I know there was a legendary performance. People still talk about your tribute to Connie Francis. Unbelievable. I mean, what did that do for you guys? And I mean, how did it feel to perform there, first of all?
Oh, it was so great. It was probably the best night for me, my career. It was just, and
Me too.
yeah, you too. Well, it was just so amazing. We were on the very, very beginning. So we
Right.
opened that opening medley with a bunch of people on. Phil Granito was in it, and Vinny Mizuno and Emil, and everybody came on, and we did this one medley. And then I went backstage and I sat behind the stage for 4 hours. I was freezing, but I couldn't leave because I was so excited about everybody that just kept
It was
coming
great.
through.
Yeah.
And like watching one legend after the other go up on stage and come
Yeah.
down. I was, this is so amazing.
And then when they came down, I get a picture of us.
I didn't
It was
eat.
great.
I didn't go to the bathroom.
No.
I just sat down. This is so
It was
amazing.
thrilling. I had this like chill in my body the entire night, just meeting these people that I grew up learning their songs, digging in like Ronnie I's record shop to try to
Yeah.
find records. The next thing you know, Vita Pacone, the Elegant, Larry Chance, all
Yeah.
these guys that I just admire so much are just right next to you.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
And you're just
you know,
there. Yeah, just there.
Really,
taking
really
it all in, taking it all in.
So, last year I was a little bit new to the party, and I didn't really know you guys that well, but just from where I sat, after that, you guys skyrocketed. Like all of a sudden, you went from wherever you were to everybody knew who you are. So, I mean, that's how great your performance was there with you guys
Thank you.
there.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
I didn't
Thank you.
really know that. I mean, I didn't know you at the time. We met sometime during the
Sometime,
year, and I guess I didn't realize it was only literally like a minute.
It's funny. We were playing for, like I said, 20 years doing these shows, and I've been in the business 40 years with my other groups, the Wanderers, AJ and the Hearts, these different groups. Then when Doreen started working with us, we went right into the shows, dancers, shows. She added her talent to the stuff that I was already doing, and then we created these shows. And the coolest thing about the whole thing was we were the biggest kept secret because nobody knew us. All we did was go and do show after show after show, year after year after year. Finally, this East Coast Music Hall of Fame, once that happened, it was like, who are you people?
Yeah.
And it's just us. This is what we do.
It was an honor, a real honor to be able to just be on that stage for those 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, and we didn't know we were going to do it until, not too long before, maybe a couple weeks or so, 2 weeks before, Joe gave us a call and he said, Doreen, can you guys do Stupid Cupid? And I was like, oh, I was just learning that song for our duo. I was like, isn't that funny,
It was great. It was great.
And it was like kind of meant to be, and it was so wonderful to pay the tribute to Connie, and then to meet her backstage.
Oh, that was tremendous.
It was
Meeting
just
her
so nice.
and everybody back there. And
It's been a real boost to us, and we met so many people because of this East Coast Music Hall of Fame that have become friends. And
it was really cool. It was really cool. We did a show the night before the East Coast Music Hall of Fame. We did it, and it was so funny because it was so cold. It was freezing, and we thought everybody was going to come to the, hang out.
People came.
But no, they did come.
It was a beach party.
It was a beach party.
Oh, okay.
Freezing. People were out there. People came from all over the place, and they're wrapped in coats and turbans and all kinds of stuff because they wanted to be a part of it. And we had so much fun that night, and it was a big boost. The Skyliners came. And I'd just like to say thank you to those. The production team was incredible. Joe Maroney and Mark Barron and Al Simone.
I couldn't believe Mark was smiling.
No.
Like the night before we saw him late, it
Bill
was like 11 at
Ricco.
night. He's still doing charts and he was just so happy and smiling. And I
It
was
was
like,
incredible.
this guy can handle pressure.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So you got nominated this year. How exciting!
Yeah,
is that?
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Congratulations.
thrilled. Thank you.
It's just so nice to keep everybody, like, it's almost a revival in the oldies now with this whole East Coast Music Hall of Fame. It's bringing everyone together like glue.
Yeah.
You know, Tommy Patillo, you know, creating this idea was just amazing. We've been doing some work with Tommy, too, on in our video studio and stuff. So
Cool.
it's really great.
That brings me to the current situation, right? Everybody's sidelined. You guys are, home having to make the music there, and nobody's doing much of anything. So what, like I've been asking everybody, what is keeping you guys busy? What are you doing during this downtime?
We are very busy. Joe is a hobbyist, so he has so much time now to do all the stuff he didn't have time to do last year.
Right.
And I'll let you talk about your hobbies in a little bit.
Good, you do yours first.
But now he's writing a book, and he started the book last year when we were on tour, on the bus tour.
Okay.
And it's called 0 to 60, and it's just about
Oh, what a
your
great
whole
title. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called 0 to 60, so it's like ZER and the number 0
Okay.
to 60.
Very
And
cool.
Back as far as I could actually remember my first thoughts, right on through my musical career and everything I'm thinking and my ideas and thoughts on everything and stories. And
Wow, that's going to
just-
be amazing.
Just lots of
It's
stuff.
really
And it's
good.
just been going. I haven't stopped writing in months.
Yeah.
It just keeps going.
So
Good.
this is a good time to do that. I've been proofreading and editing it for him, so
Cool.
that's it's nice. It's coming out really good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Very
Then
cool.
I got to the point, I'm about a month away from my birthday, and all of a sudden, because that's when the book ends,
Yeah.
and then the coronavirus hits, everything's like this. The whole swing is going up, up, up,
Yeah.
up, up, up. This is great, and all of a sudden, like, I was like, did this just happen? So now I had to add
You could do a whole
corona-
chapter to it, right? Probably.
chapter.
Yeah.
I dedicated the chapter to what we're doing. The same thing you just asked. What do we do all day? Well,
We're busy. I've never
I've been in the
this busy.
studio. I've been in the studio constantly. One of my favorite things that I always just wanted to do, but when you're live performing,
Yeah.
you got to fit it in. You
Right.
can only take on the people that, you got to put them in line.
You want to rest your voice. You on
Yeah,
the
and you
days
got to
you're
rest
off.
your voice. You don't feel like doing any music when you're singing, 200 shows, 230 shows.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the studio with Tom Jacobson, Doreen, doing a
As
lot
you
of
know,
great
yeah.
songs and doing your Christmas song, which is coming
We
out.
love it.
Really,
We
I
love it.
love
Right,
it.
thank
It's
you.
gonna be, when do you hear it?
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I hope you like it.
Yeah.
I hope you like it.
Oh, I'm sure.
But besides all that, we have like about 10 clients right now, and about 4 of them are on the back burner getting to them.
Yep.
And then what else have I been doing? Playing with my car in the garage. I have a little AFX Aurora racetrack I'm building. So I'm having fun with that. Going to be racing my cars, Wilcox Raceway.
Yeah.
And,
He's got a lot of hobbies. He's,
A lot of
and he's,
hobbies.
he's training. He's making me work out. I mean, we always work out, as you know, but now he's got like this schedule.
I got a
and
training schedule.
He's got me jumping rope and hitting the bag and lifting weights and push-ups.
Yeah, all of that
Nice.
stuff.
Very
In fact, and these are all topics in the book as well,
Yeah.
all the story, weight and training, my wrestling days with all the people that I dealt with in the wrestling field, and it goes on and on. You guys are going to love the book. If you like me, you'll like the
Yeah.
book. If you don't like me and Doreen, then maybe you won't love the book.
No, it sounds great. I can't wait
Able
to
to
read
tell
it.
stories,
No, I won't. They'll be asking me about my stories.
Next time you start to tell a story, I'm just going to be like, hey, just go to
Just
chapter
go to
5.
chapter
you know?
5.
Let them read it.
The repetitive stories.
Yeah.
Oh, remember the time, Joe? You told that one already. Oh.
What I'm trying to do in my downtime here is get a video show going, and I've already had some people on, Frank Pizzaro and Dennis Dell and Johnny Scoops, and I'm gonna have Vinny on tomorrow.
Because I have all these people that I know now, but I don't know that much about them,
Yeah.
and it's a great way to find out about,
Sure.
Scoop
Yeah.
Liddy and everybody else.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody knows the Arminios, but did you know where they came from and what they're up to necessarily? So that's kind of where it's going.
I'll give you a hint. We're singing on our kitchen. That's what we're doing now for
You guys
2020.
did great on that Friday night thing, man. That was unbelievable.
We had fun. We had a lot of fun. And, we originally were going to do it later. And then I was like, oh, my God, we can't do it during Tony's show. So
I
we'll do it
appreciate
early.
that.
And then we'll introduce it. And we ended up having so much fun. And I didn't think my parents were on, but they called me and they were like, we were dancing and crying and laughing. It was so
It
fun.
was fun. We got a lot of phone calls. We got a lot of texts. And it was so funny because they're going, where did you get the Duke of Earl hat? Where did you get this? Where did you get
That
the
was so
capes? Where'd you get? We go down in our basement. We have a 9x10 basement, and it's filled with costumes.
Oh, very
And
cool.
our shows. So we just run down there. I'm grabbing hats. I'm running around the room, grabbing on. She's doing this. We said, what are we wearing tonight? Boom, 2 seconds. It's all
Hold on, I got to run to wardrobe.
great.
And a lot of people had a good time, but we had a good time too.
Yeah,
we
did.
needed it.
We always did.
This has actually been a lot more interesting. Not that I didn't think it would be interesting as it was, but I got a lot more information than I thought I would. It's great. It's awesome. And I consider you guys like family. I just
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the way it is. We've been on the phone and texting so much.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
yeah,
That's how you meet people. We meet so many wonderful people. It's incredible.
yeah.
The East Coast Music Hall of Fame really uplifted things for everyone.
It's been nice. And your show on Friday nights is so great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody-
Thank you.
Where's the show? I want to see Tiny Dean. And it's so fun. And we always get together and then we chat with the guys while we listen.
And then we said,
Al,
Tone,
Sonny.
Tone, what Tone, Tone.
Everybody
that's
still talks about that. They love it. That came out fantastic. Thank you, Doreen.
Great song.
Yeah, I'm glad we met.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on.
Thank
All right,
you.
guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. All
But see you
right, guys.
soon.
All righty.
Call you
Bye-bye.
later.
Yeah.
You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the skies, but for me they shine within your eyes as the trees reach for the skies above. So my arms reach out to you for love. With your hand resting in mine, with your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, you're every breath I pray. If our love ceases to be, it's the end of my world, end of my world, end of my world for me.